Hello, everybody, and welcome to Paper Magic at the Rotary Children's Library. Today, we are going to be making a Christmas paper chain. So the paper chain for your supplies and your list and your instructions, they're all on our website at DraytonValleyLibrary.ca under programs. All right, let's get started. So the first thing you're going to want to do for supplies is you're going to want to have some sort of like tan color construction paper. You want some green, and you want some red, and you want to have some white. I have some white cardstock there that you can cut things out of. So the first thing you're going to want to do, the other thing you'll want to have is some glue, some tape, some pom-poms, some markers, a red, a brown, maybe, and a black marker, or a Sharpie, black Sharpies. You want some Google Eyes. And if you have a fancy pair of scissors like these ones, they work really well for making a beard for Santa. And you'll want a pencil. You may want a ruler to work with. And otherwise, just use regular scissors if you don't have the fancy ones. All right, let's get started. So I have pre-cut everything. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to cut 3 strips, 2 tan colored ones, and they can be about 2 inches by 8.5 inches. If you don't have, you can make them bigger or smaller, that's up to you. And then you want 1 brown one for the reindeer. So you're doing an elf and you're doing Santa and a reindeer. The other thing you're going to want to cut out the same size is 1 green strip and 1 red strip. So you can pre-cut those. And then you're going to want to take you're going to want to add, the next step is you're going to want to add eyes. So you can add Google Eyes with your glue. So you want to add eyes to your 3 strips. So I'm just going to turn the computer down here. You can see what I'm doing. So I'm adding some Google Eyes and you're going to do it just about in the middle there, just a little bit down in the middle there. And then you're going to draw the face in. So glue the eyes on first on every one of those. Because as I said, you're making a Santa, a reindeer, and an elf. So you want to glue them on so that they're kind of in the middle. And if you don't have Google Eyes, you can always just draw in the eyes as well. Okay. All right. I'll just move my eyes down a little bit here so that they're more in the middle of your strip. There, so you want it like that. And then you're going to draw the face in with your red marker, your black marker. So I'm going to put a big red nose on the reindeer one. I'm going to give him a big red nose. And then I'm going to give him a nice smile. And I'm going to draw in a nice smile on this one. And let's do a nose for here. smile on there. So you're going to do your strips. There's my reindeer one. All right. And I'm just going to make the just going to now, the next step you're going to do once you've drawn the eyes, the nose, and the mouth on, then you're going to start putting a hat on the Santa one. So you'll take one of these strips and you'll put, so this one's going to be my Santa. And I have pre-cut a hat. And I've also pre-cut with my fancy scissors a beard. So I'm going to glue the beard on. For my Santa. And actually, I'm going to just draw his mouth on the beard there. All right, so there's my Santa. And then once I roll him and put him all together, so the hat I've already got, I'm going to put a little bit of white, and I used my fancy scissors again, a little bit of white stock on the bottom of the hat. So I'm going to glue that on. Just glue that on. Like that. And then I'm going to glue on a little fancy white pom-pom. To the tip of the hat. So now I have my Santa's hat. And I'm going to do the same for the elf. I'm going to glue a pom-pom on there. And I'm going to glue a red strip on the bottom of construction paper that I made with my fancy. So I have my elf hat there. I'm going to glue this on to the bottom to make it look a little fancier, a little more Christmassy. And then I'm going to glue my pom-pom on. So there's my elf hat. So now once you have your hats made, then you're going to want to take, attach the, curl the Santa strip up. Whoops, sorry, this is the Santa strip. Curl the Santa strip up so that you have it where you have his face like that. And then you're going to glue the hat on there. So I'm going to glue the hat just above there before I curl it up. And the hat's going to stick up once you roll it. You just glue the bottom of the hat. So it'll look like that. I'm just going to take a piece of tape. This is where your tape comes in handy, or you can glue it, but tape will work really well. And tape the back of your strip so it holds together like that. So there you've got your Santa. So that's your first chain. Now I'm going to do my reindeer, or my elf, I should say, with his hat. I'm going to glue that on. So just a little bit on the bottom of the hat. Glue that on. So he looks like that. And now again, I'm going to roll, and this hat will stand up. I'm going to roll it so it looks like that. And I'm going to put a bit of tape on the back. Just a bit of tape to hold it together. So it's taped together, and you've got your elf. And now I'm going to do the reindeer. Now I pre-cut, you can draw some little reindeer in a different color. You can do some horns. You can do black if you want. I've done brown. So I'm going to glue the reindeer horns on. And I'm just going to glue them to the side. So I have my reindeer there. Now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to roll it so that the reindeer antlers stand up. And I'm just going to tape the back. To hold it together. So now I have my reindeer chain. So now this is where your green and your red strip come in. So you're going to take those and you're going to put, depends on how you want to lay it out. You can have your, I think I'll make my Santa a little bit slimmer here. I'm going to just roll this a little bit more. So you can set them out where you have, whoops, my tape came undone there. So let's put another little strip of tape on there. So you can set them out in the order that you want them. I'm going to put the reindeer beside Santa and then I'll put the elf on the end. So now what you're going to want to do is you're going to place the green paper strip through the Santa and the reindeer. Let's just see here. So you'll want to place the strip through Santa. And then your reindeer. And then you're going to oops, that eye fell off. Let me put Santa's eye back on. Gotta put his eye back on. Okay, so now you're going to put the strip through, bring it around. And then put the reindeer through, bring it around. So you have your chain, so to speak. You just tape it on the back. And now you are going to take your red strip, put it through the reindeer, and then through your elf. Whoops. Take your red strip this way through the elf first and then the reindeer. And then you're just going to tape it on the back like you did the others. And there you have your chain. Now this one I just need to turn the Santa around here. Put him this way. Oops, looks like my little reindeer was coming apart there too. Looks like he needed a bit more tape. Okay, so we've got our elf and our reindeer. Whoops, I'm not putting enough tape on. Elf, reindeer. We'll just tape that and put the reindeer's eye back on because he fell off. I didn't have enough glue on his eye. And then your Santa will go on next. So you put it through the reindeer and then through Santa. And then just tape it together. So you have your and if you don't want to put the green and red on, you can just take them apart. If you don't want to make a chain out of it, you can just keep them separate like that. So you can either make the chain or keep them separate. I hope you enjoyed that craft and we will talk to you again soon. Bye.